So what exactly is WebWatcher and how well does it work? Well, that's some things I'd like to cover with you today in our review with WebWatcher software. Now, if you've been searching for any time at all online for parental control or monitoring software, you've probably came across WebWatcher. You read reviews online, you're going to see good things about it, you're going to see bad things about it. So what do you believe? Should you buy it or not? Well, I've been using WebWatcher for about 3 years now, and as about a few days ago, I upgraded to their latest version, and it's made a world of difference. And what I'd like to show you today is inside of my WebWatcher account, and I'll show you some things that WebWatcher can do, and then you can decide whether it's for you or not. So first, here we are. This is the login site for WebWatcher, where you have your secure account. You can log in, and this is what makes WebWatcher so nice, is you can install WebWatcher on any computer, and then you can log into your online account from any computer that has internet access, and you can see everything that's been recorded on that user's computer. So you could be in another room in the house or office, you could be in another state, or even in another country. It doesn't matter. As long as you have internet access, you'll be able to log into your account and see exactly what that individual is doing or has done on their computer. Now let me go ahead and log in. Alright, so here we are inside my WebWatcher account. The first thing I want to do is go to the settings, and we're going to talk about a few things in here. Let's go to recording and blocking, and you'll notice the options over here. This new version of WebWatcher, it has a few more features than the last one did that I used, but as you can see here, it records emails, it records instant messages and chats, keystrokes, websites. You can choose in the settings to block websites, to block programs, take screenshots, and set up alert words. And we're going to go over each of these here individually just to give you a better idea of what all WebWatcher can do. Blocking. Record emails. You can turn all these features on or off by simply clicking the box. Whether you want it to record the emails, the chats, the keystrokes, websites. One thing that's really neat about the keystrokes is even if they're passwords, it'll record it. And you don't have to be online. You can be typing on a notepad, a word processor. It doesn't matter. If they're typing, WebWatcher is going to record it. Block websites. Let's go in the settings. And this is new from the last version of WebWatcher that I have, and I really do appreciate that they added this. And it gives you the option to block websites based on categories. Now, I have a few kids, so obviously I want my adult content blocked on the internet so they don't have access to it, and neither do I. So I'm just going to keep this checked. If you click the plus sign, it drops down and it shows you additional settings. So if you don't want to check everything in this category, you can just pick out certain ones. You got auction sites, automobile, business economy. It just goes on to all these different categories that you can choose to checkbox, and it will block those sites from nobody will be able to access them. Okay, you can also block by content. And it says here, if the words below are found on a web page, the page will be blocked. So you can add individual keywords, and if WebWatcher senses those keywords on a page before it loads, it's not going to load that page fully, so they're not going to be able to see that page. Allowed websites. Down here you can add individual websites. Click add. They're going to display in this box here. And then after you do that, you can choose one of these options here. You can disable the allowed websites. You can check this one. It says only block websites on my block list except if they're in my list of allowed sites. Or if you have kids or someone at your business and you only want them accessing, say, just a few websites, you can add the websites here and check this box, and it says it's going to block all websites except those that are over here. So they'll only be able to access those individual sites. Very neat stuff. The same with the let's see, the block programs. It has the list down here of a bunch of variety of programs that may or may not be installed on your computer. If they're not, you can type it in here. It'll find it on your computer. You can add it, and then you can choose to block individual programs. So if there's certain things on a computer someone's accessing you don't want them to have access to, it's easy just to check it. It'll add it to this list here, and they will not be able to use them. And the schedule profiles, this is really neat because it allows you to schedule, it says add new blocking period. You can add multiple blocking time periods per day. So you can create schedule profiles for individuals as to when they have access to the internet on that computer, and also when they have access to certain programs too. So if maybe if you're not home in the evenings and you don't want someone at your home or your office being able to access your internet, you can set it up and it'll automatically disable the internet access so nobody will be able to use it during that time. Okay, this is Smart Camera. This is screenshots. There's different settings that you can set up on here. How you want it to set up to take snapshots of the screen of what the user's viewing. You can set it as intervals. If you want it to take a snapshot just every so often, you can do that. You can set up alert words right here. And alert words, let me just read this to you. It says alert words perform a variety of functions. Alert words will automatically be highlighted when they are encountered in recorded data, and they can be set to trigger screenshots when they are typed or viewed on a web page. So basically, alert words are words that you can type in, and if a user types in one of those words, or one of those words are accessed or viewed, it's going to trigger something, and you can choose it to trigger a screenshot, so it takes a snapshot of the screen and you can see exactly what that user was looking at. You can also set it up so where WebWatcher will send you an email notifying you that that keyword was used, and you'll instantly get an email saying, hey, you know, this individual accessed or viewed a web page or something that had this word on it. So even if you're not home and somebody's using your computer, you can determine if they're doing stuff on it that you want them to or not want them to do. Okay, let's go to recorded data, and I just want to show you here briefly some of the things that it records. Go to emails first. Now, if you have online email accounts like Google or Yahoo, I was not able to get WebWatcher to record those emails, but if I used Outlook and an email application that I actually installed on my desktop, it does record those. And if you click on the emails, you can read down here at the bottom the whole email, whether it was sent or received. You can read everything about it. Shows you who it was from, who it was sent to, the date, the time, the subject. IMs and chats. I don't do much instant messaging or chatting, that's why you don't see anything here, but if I did, it would show the start time, who the user was, if there was other users, if there were alert words that were used, and IM type, which I assume that's just the IM program that was used. Keystrokes. Records every keystroke regardless of what program is used on your computer. Google Chrome, you can see here, was accessed on this a lot because that's what I use for my web browser. And anything that's typed in Google Chrome, whether it's a search, whatever it may be, it's going to save all the information here and you can see it. And something that's neat, you'll notice down here you can add notes. If you click this button here, you can add notes to anything. So if there's something you just want to remember, or if you see something on here that was recorded and you're like, whoa, okay, I gotta, show somebody this, and so, you can get someone busted pretty easy because you got proof, you got everything showing here, the date, who the user was, everything. Screenshots. And you can see here that it's taken a ton of screenshots. I had mine set up and I was testing the new screenshots. It works very well. As you can see here, the 11th was yesterday, today's the 12th, and it's taken quite a few screenshots. So if I click this, I have mine set up to take like every 10 seconds or so or something like that. But if you click each one of these, it's going to show you those, and then if you click on them, it's going to make it large so you can see the whole screen just as they saw it. Okay, let's go down to web activity. to websites, and this will show you every website that every user visited. Not only that, it shows you when they visited, who it was, the website title, and how long they were on that website. And over here are the main domains. Like this first one's Amazon.com. So if I was, and it says 6 in parentheses. So if I was to click on it, it would show you over here the pages that I visited on Amazon and how long I was on them. So if I was to click one of them, it would show me a link down here, and if I clicked it, it would take me to the page that I viewed. So this is a great way for anyone, if you're monitoring someone at your home or someone at your business, for you to know exactly where they are going, what websites they're visiting, and you have the information stored and saved on your online account. So you have 100% proof. Okay, searches. Searches, you can see here Google, there's been 100 searches, and I accessed a couple other sites here just to see exactly how it worked out. This was an adult site that I went to really quickly, but it also recorded those and searches that I had done on that site. So that actually really impressed me, because I kind of thought that maybe the search feature only worked with major search engines like Google, Yahoo, and Bing, but it doesn't. It's basically any website that has a search feature enabled in it. If someone does a search from it, it's going to record it. And then, so if we click one of these, it's going to show you all the searches, the date and time, who the user was, what website it was, and the actual search term that they used. So if I was to click on this, it would show me a link. I could click it, and it would show me exactly what they were searching for. And we got social networks. Facebook and MySpace, which are huge, and they have caused a lot of problems with families. A lot of things go on with these social sites, and it's just good to know that your family's taken care of and you know what they're doing, so someone's not getting in trouble. There's messages, IM chat, records chat conversations, page visited. I didn't do any chatting in Facebook, so that's why that's not there. But pages visited. You can see here it does more than Facebook and MySpace, because it's got YouTube here also. And then if you were to click one of these, it would, like the others, show you a link. You click it and it takes you there and shows you exactly what they looked at. So that's what WebWatcher is. Now it also, at the beginning of the video, you saw where I could upgrade and get the mobile WebWatcher, or WebWatcher Mobile, and I could also access all that information on this account as well. If I installed that on someone else's cell phone, say one of my kids' cell phone, my spouse's cell phone, my employee's cell phone, it would record their call histories, their emails, their location, photos sent and received, and text messages going in and out. It would record all that and save it here as well, just like it does with the computer information. So overall, my recommendation for WebWatcher is that it is a very good monitoring tool. In my opinion, I had no conflicts with it with any other program on my computer. No conflicts with my antivirus software. It hasn't crashed on me. It's always ran. So far over the past 3 days, I've just had no issues with it whatsoever. I installed it with no problems at all, and when I installed it, it ran. Everything just took off on its own, and it started recording, and it's been doing so ever since I installed it. So if you're reading a lot of bad reviews about WebWatcher, I'm not sure where they're coming from. There's a good chance they're coming from maybe WebWatcher's competitors, because there are a lot of other products out there similar to WebWatcher, and obviously they don't want them to make sales or whatever it may be. So, but like I said, in my opinion, WebWatcher is a great program. You've seen here everything that it has to offer. So it's up to you whether you want to buy it or not. If you do, you'll see the link below the video, and it should be on your screen as well, where you can check it out. And that's pretty much all there is to WebWatcher. So until next time, have a great day.